Hello and welcome to this special edition of the program Times Special here on Times Television. I'm Brian Banda. Times Special is our special program in which we feature prominent Malawians on issues that matter. I'm honored that you are able to join me in this edition of the program. My guest today in this edition of Times Special is Honorable Richard Makondi. Honorable Makondi is the National Organizing Secretary in the ruling Democratic Progressive Party and the Chairman of RTM Initiative. Tikutero kuti kulikonse kumene muli nthawi ino takondwera kwambiri pokhala nafe. Ndine Brian Banda kukulandirani mpulogalamu yathu yapadera imene tikuitcha kuti Times Special. Why Times Special? Chifukwa programu iyi si programu imene imabwera sabata ndi sabata, ndi yapadera. Kotero kuti ndine okondwa kwambiri kukhala nanu mpulogalamu imeneyi. Mulendo wanga mpulogalamu iyi ndi wolemekezeka Bambo Richard Makondi. Iwowa ndi National Organizing Secretary mchipani cholamula cha DPP. Komanso iwowa ndi Chairman wa RTM Initiative. Honorable Makondi, thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
for
Brian.
joining us in this edition of Times Special.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
We have been waiting for an hour like this one.
Oh, thank you.
And we are very excited that you're able to join us in this edition of the program.
Thank you, Brian.
Who is Richard Makondi?
Richard Makondi is a Malawian. I'm Malawian. I come from Cholo. Pamadea uko. Kwatunga. Mwavumbwe. Ndine mnyamata. Amene ndaphunzira kuno ku Malawi. Ndakuliranso kuno ku Malawi. Kugwira ntchito zanga zosiyana kuno ku Malawi.
So ndinu mulomwe?
Inde. Ndine mulomwe. Ine mulomwe ndithu. Bambo wanga achilomwe, chosangalatsa chake ndi chimenecho. Kuti mtundu tikamati munthu ndi mulomwe, I think pamakhala so mitundu iwiri ngapo yogwirizana. Bambo wanga achilomwe, mayi wanga wachiyawo. Koma chifukwa timatengera mtundu chokera kwa bambo, ndine mulomwe. Yes.
Chifukwa element ya chilomweyi ifunika kutsogoloku nkukambirana kwathuko. Chifukwa chake ndimafuna ndidziwe kuti ndinu mulomwe.
Ine ndine mulomwe.
Ndithu. Chifukwa imeneyi yankho limeneli tilifuna kutsogoloku.
Ine ndine mulomwe.
Mwakula bwanji inuyo Bambo Makondi?
Ine
chifukwa kukuonani munthu adzingoti koma munthu yutu ndi chikwaya.
Chimunthu.
I didn't want to use that word actually.
Chikwaya. Yeah, ine ndi Malawi, I think it would be kubwera mwina chifukwa cha stress yesotima mpangisa munthu kunenepa kwambiri. Ndili baka ntchito Brian kosangalatsa kwambiri kokuti ndiyesese kuti ndibwerere masiku azana. Nali nyamata ine ndithu ongoka. Ndikumayang'ana nkumandika nyamata aka. Komano I think chifukwa cha ntchito zosiyana zimene ndakhala ndikugwira pa moyo wanga. Mwina sindinathe kupanga manage weti yanga bwinobwino. Koma ndi ntchito yayikulu imene ndikutsogolo kuti ndipange manage. Sindine chikwaya, ndine Malawi ndithu. Amene ukamufinya amamvaso kupweteka ngati Malawi nali. Yeah. Ndaphunzira maskulu anga konkono ku Malawi, ndinachita ma secondary school yanga ku Blantyre Commercial School. Ndi school Antonio. Palach Coach Building. Kalero. I did my secondary school there and ndinachitapo my kinaka kintamaiza secondary school yanga, ndinapita ukapanga nawo maphunziro za malonda marketing. Ku Polytechnic. And kuchoka pamenepo maiwina utapezeka. Ndinapitanso ukapanga nawo management. ku Cranfield University ku Newton Park ku UK. Pamene ndili pano ndine munthu amene ndili ndika pepala amati master's degree in marketing. Komanso makanthawi kena ndinapita kapanga major kukayang'anitsitsa kwambiri za malonda andale. I did political marketing as a subject.
Political marketing.
Political marketing. Ka program kena kosangalatsa. Kamene ndinachita bwino chifukwa ndinakakoza kamene ko ife distinction. So I'm a proud Malawian. Amene ndakulira muno mdziko mwathu mdziko lathu la Malawi lokongola yeah.
Mwagwira kuti ntchito
Brian, ndagwira ntchito makampani osiyana. I think kumoyo wanga a total number of companies, you'll be surprised. I think ndagwira ntchito for a total of 9 companies. But chosangalatsa kwambiri ndichonena kuti kumapeto uko for around 17 years ndagwira ntchito makampani atatu. Lero linali tsiku la pamwamba kwa ine chifukwa ndinagwiraponso ntchito kuno ku Blantyre Print and Packaging.
I'm told, yes.
Ndinali client service manager
many years ago.
I think 22 years ago.
Okay.
I think after 22 years I've been here. 22 years ago ku Graphic Linters where I was client service manager. Komanso ndagwira ntchito kwambiri mu motor dealers. I was sales and marketing manager wa Mike Up and Gato. Ndakakalaponso national sales manager wa Mandala Motors. Imene pana out CFA of Malawi and ntchito yanga yosiriza. Ndinakagwira ntchito ku Toyota Malawi. Kumene ndinagwira ntchito ngati national sales and marketing manager. Yeah.
Ndokumbukira ku Toyota Malawi ko chifukwa kumene kunachoka nkhani. Anthu amanena kuti Richard Makondi is a corrupt man. Kodi inu ndi munthu wakatangale?
Funso labwino limene pena ndimalephera kuti ndilimvesese ndikuliyankha. Chifukwa when you are very successful, there are 3 things that happens to you kuno kumalawi. It's either umakhala okuba, mwina umakhala mfiti, mwina umakhala wamankhwala ena ake amene anthu amaona. So it's so difficult for me to answer that question. But, you know, Richard Makondi is a corrupt man. I am not a corrupt man. I think I can only be able to say or answer that question, Brian. Because I'm a corrupt man, the day I will be judged to be corrupt.
But those that are corrupt,
yes,
they cannot confirm that they are corrupt.
Yeah, they can't confirm that they're corrupt.
Yes.
But when there's a judgment and they're judged to be corrupt, they are corrupt people. Because it's judgment. In the absence of judgment, Brian, there's no way someone can be confirmed to be corrupt. Mwachisanzo, muntu inatha kungokuona ni banjapo. Kukuona ni mukuyenda and they'll say, Brian Banda is corrupt. That's a perception. Maganizo wa muntu.
But why are you carrying that label?
Odantu
akakuona ni, amaona ngoti kuti this guy is
corrupt.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, great. Brian, one thing that you really need to know, as you are talking to me, I'm a gold award winner in Africa. Muntawi yathu imeti magwira ntchito ku Toyota. Toyota excel to the limits that probably it will take them time to be there or they're fighting hard to be there. We did very well. We were a wonderful team at Toyota and we did very well kumbali yokulisa malonda. And ukukhala number 1 in market kutachita bwino. Sinkhani ya ku Toyota koka, tachitaso bwino ine ngati munthu ma teams osiyana-siyana. Munthawi yathu imene ndinali ku Mike Up and Gato. Tinagulisa malole ochuluka kwambiri kwali mosiyana-siyana muno mdziko. And probably so ananena kuti I was corrupt, I don't know. Ndinagwiraso ntchito ya pamwamba, mene magwira ntchito ku Mandala. It's possible so that I'm corrupt, I don't know. But probably this time it is easy to call me corrupt because I'm in politics. So it's easy for people to score to say muntu indokuba.
Can you confirm
yes
that you are being investigated by the Anti-Corruption Bureau?
100%.
On corrupt practices.
That's what they are saying, they're investigating me.
Yes.
But I'm actually looking forward to the day when the investigations will be through. You remember recently I was in the courts where I was actually pleading with the courts kuti ndimbe mlandu. Muntu amene wa corruption anapita kukoti kuti yakuluakulu nthawi yakwana ndimbe nitu mlandu indadikira kwa nthawi. So I think we've been given a direction and I cannot comment on the issues that are in the courts, but my dream is kuti ndipite ku koti akandimbe mlandu akandigamule ngati ndili wokuba andigamule kuti we are corrupt. If I'm not corrupt, I've got to be set free. That's my dream. And I'm sure that's the dream of a lot of Malawians. They're looking forward to the day when they'll hear kuti kodi mwanayi uyu Makondi ndokuba amene kapenayi. But remember, Brian, I was working for a very top company. It had a hierarchy, managing director, finance director. I was the sales manager. Excellent structures that were there. So it's an exciting issue, but I look forward to the day.
Zokambazo amanena kuti inuyo mudachita deal. Muli ku Toyota Malawi.
Okay.
And I'm being careful here because nkhani izi zili ku court. But because you are already here, I wanted to take advantage of amanena kuti inu mudachita deal, mudaonjezera kapa mwamba. Mudaonjezera paka mwamba, kapa mwamba pa magalimoto amene munagulitsa ku Malawi Defense Force.
Kuti kapa mwamba ko kuti nditenge.
I don't know inu nda amene mungatifotokozera.
It's a very exciting issue, Brian. Toyota is a very organized company. The company yaikulu kwambiri imene ni ma structures zake. Sindi kudziwa kuti munthu ngakaike kapa mwamba ko banji. Pa payment imene kupita ku Toyota Malawi. Sindi kudziwa tu ngaicho seso banji kuti uike nthumba mwako. But ineni ngoperekapo comment imodzi kuti ngati mukuzipanga follow kuno bwino nkhanizi. Nzoti kunachitikapo judgment imene anapanga Judge Justice Kenyatta. Imene analankhula zinthu zoonetsa kuti ndilibe mlandu. And right now the exciting thing is kula appeal imene I think ACP kufuna kuti apange process. They're doing their job. And I think they're doing a good job. I'm just waiting for the day when they'll be through with their jobs and their appeal. Proceed kupita kutsogolo. It's very difficult when ndingalankhule kuti kodika pa mpaka nali kantondo wachifasi ndi ukadziwa Brian. Ndikana crowd ndi ukadziwa amene naika mwina bwenzi pano ndikuyanka hayi. Amene
anakutengera ni ku court iwo. Ankana kuti munapanga chani.
Amene anatengera ku court iwo ngati munawerenganso ma court ma judgment posachedwa hapo. Titapita ananena kuti they are still investigating. And the nkhani yofuneka ndithu inuyo ngati ofufuza ma reporters. This is the time ufuna mukayangana kuti ananena kuti chani.
Chifukwa what we have heard ndizonena kuti inuyo munapita ku ACB kukawaletsa ACB kuti asakufufuzeni.
Not true. Not Richard Makondi.
Not Richard Makondi?
Not Richard Makondi at all. You can actually go back to
chifukwa kuti inu ndamene mwakhamu kuchinga kuti ACB asaifufuze nkhani you should not be investigated.
Richard Makondi will not stop anyone to investigate him. This is a free Malawi. This is a democratic Malawi. There are processes in this country and I cannot stop anyone to investigate me. What powers do I have to stop anyone to investigate me? I am here to be investigated as any other Malawian. I have no powers, Brian, to stop anyone to investigate me.
So you did not take any injunction against the Anti-Corruption Bureau to investigate you?
Richard Makondi did not take any injunction against ACB to investigate him. Richard Makondi, no. I did not. In the files anywhere, Richard Makondi did not take any injunction to investigate. Richard Makondi did not even stop anyone to investigate him. I'm here to be investigated. Let the people do their processes.
So where are these allegations coming from?
Probably. You remember munkanimo tilimu antanga apa amete maimbidwa milandu. Mwina mmodzi mwa ife anapanga zimenezo kuti ya msabanga investigate or injunction. But it's not Richard Makondi. And the sad thing is all those things will be happening. People will be talking about Richard Makondi. Probably because of the National Organizing Secretary of DPP. But I don't have the powers to stop anyone to investigate me. Not at all.
Chifukwa zokambazo zimanena kuti inuyo mukuwaletsa ACB kuti asaifufuze nkhani yanuyi.
So,
actually, you did not even want to appear before the Anti-Corruption Bureau.
No. Oh, I was the first person that appeared before the Anti-Corruption Bureau. But Brian, monga mene wala nkulira kuyambirira muti. Kuti mwina anthu akandiona ine siwanena kuti kunene pa kumene maoneka ngati chikhwaya kwambiri. Mwinanso ndimaoneka ngati ndingathe kulesa china chilichonse. Dziko lino lili ndi malamulo ake, dziko lino lili ma processes ake opangira zinthu. I never stopped anyone. If you can actually go back to check with ACB, you'll find that Richard Makondi was there. Richard Makondi has been cooperative. Richard Makondi cannot stop anyone to investigate him.
Can you look me in the eye?
I am looking in your eyes.
And say that you are not corrupt.
I am not corrupt. 100% I'm not corrupt. And I look forward to the day when judgment will be passed. I'm not corrupt. I am not corrupt. Brian, look in my eyes as well. I'm telling you that I'm not corrupt.
But why have you carried this label for this long?
That's the answer that I also have. The question that I have got myself. And I'm looking for answers. So, Ukanandifusa to Richard. If you are not corrupt and you are very sure that you are not corrupt, what have you done about it? For you to try to clean your name. I've done something. I've gone to the courts. asking the courts to push kuti ine ndiimbidwe mlandu kuti ngati ndili corrupt ndilandire chilango, ngati ndisali corrupt I've got to be set free. So that's a process that I'm going through, and I cannot comment much because it's still in the courts. But I've acted ngati muntu ndatamanga tatiye ku court. A court, please thandizeni. Sindinanene kuti nkhani andimbe milandu. And the fortunate thing is the High Court has given us a direction of how we have got to be able to proceed. And my lawyers are handling it, and we are moving forward. So is Yotam corrupt? I am not corrupt. Richard Makondi is not corrupt.
Nkhani imene how has it affected you ngati muntu?
Greatly. It has affected me greatly, Brian. My family. My own son, 15 years old, I think he was 12 years old when this thing was starting, came to me, refused to eat with me as a father. Dad, I don't trust you. You are corrupt. That's what I've heard. Why are you a bad man? I'm reading articles about you. Tell me what is the problem. That's how I was affected greatly. My friends, my church, my business partners, it has affected me greatly. I'm actually solid and strong to be where I am, even having an interview with you like this. It's because I'm very sure the truth one day will come out and it shall prevail, and I'll be said to be a free man.
But suddenly,
Yeah.
Honorable Makondi,
Yes.
there are so many people in this country.
Yes.
There are so many people in the Democratic Progressive Party.
100%.
Why pick you?
Very exciting question that you're asking. The question that you're asking,
Yes,
Brian,
yes.
why are you?
Yes.
It's the same question that I have got. Why me?
There should have been something that you did somewhere.
Probably I did something very well, and people are threatened. You don't have to rule that out. Probably I did something very well. Probably I'm a star performer in another area, and people are threatened. I really don't know.
Who is threatened?
People. My enemies that I don't know now.
Do you have any enemies?
I'm a human being, for sure. I'm bound to have enemies.
So who are your enemies then?
The
Who are
people.
threatened with your success?
There's quite a lot that is happening, Brian, that we're able to see as we move on. Even yourself right now. Are you sure all people that you have here are your friends? Are you sure all people that see you as coming down here are happy with you every day of your life? I don't think that is true. Certainly you have got enemies that you don't know, that can plant something or do something against you. It is normal in life, Brian. I'm not Jesus Christ to know all my enemies. It's a blessing to know your enemies in life. It's possible I've got enemies that I don't know. But certainly I've got enemies because they're bringing in something that doesn't exist. But the judiciary is the only capable forum that is going to be able to address these things one day. We had won this case 2-3 months ago. If there was no appeal today, you are going to be asking me,
So
how are you
which
feeling?
case are you referring to?
The same case.
The corruption case?
Yes. The same case was.
But you have
was
just
voted-
told me. You have just told me
Yeah.
that you don't sign checks. You did not sign checks
Oh.
at Toyota Malawi. The checks that are the money that is involved. It did not come to you as Richard Makondi.
Brian.
Yes.
The most exciting thing probably that I can actually give you as an assignment. I'm ready to come back. I would love and appreciate if you can read Justice Kenyatta's judgment. I would love and appreciate if you can actually go back to the court to say, fine, can you give me a file about the judgment of this case? Let me go through it. Go through it and ask me these questions. You actually sympathize with me.
Now, I'm just taking from the way you have explained.
Yes, yes.
The checks were not given to you.
Yes. The checks are, it's not Richard Makondi. The checks are not given
So
to me.
how are you getting involved?
That's what is exciting.
That's why I talked about the Kapa Mwamba issue. Was there anything on the Kapa Mwamba issue?
Ndikopa mwambako ndikatenga pati Brian. Poti macheka osa Richard Makondi. Ndiza Toyota Malawi. Mai yanga aine. Sana kwatiwepo ndi Toyota. Mwini wako wa Toyota kuti ndine mwana wa Toyota. I was just ogwira ntchito ku Toyota. Simano mafunsa mene munga ndifuse ine ochuluka mene mukundifusawo.
Yes.
Ndamene so ine ndikumazifusa nsala ndilibe.
Did you initiate this deal? Yamagalimoto amene amakambidwa.
According-
Yes or no?
Yes, as a salesperson.
Okay.
My role was to initiate transactions as head of sales and marketing for Toyota Malawi. That was my job. If you go back to whatever you've been writing as journalists, you have been saying, ndikuimbidwa mlandu chifani nali witness. Simatero ma newspapers zimene zakazi kulembedwa. Go to those papers, simatero. Ndikuimbidwa mlandu chifani nali witness. Ana sainira deal yomwe muchulanso ine nali witness. Simatero. Ine nimawerenga ndikutenga kapu ya coffee nkumama. Kuti mwina mwache tsiku lina Mulungu akundikonzekera kacheke kamene ndizalandire kachipepeso. Akuti kumalandira mina cheke chachipepeso tsiku lina. So that's my hope. Because mumalemba zili mu newspaper. News zimene mumalemba zimene zimalankhulidwa ndizonena kuti Makondi akuimbidwa mlandu chifukwa anali witness. Mumatero. So no ine ndingofuna ndidziwe kusogoloko kuti kodi no witness amamangidwa chimachitika ndi chani ndinalakwa pati zinatani. If Toyota ndi company yaikulu, Brian. It's not a very small company. It's a very big company with structures that are very organized. I'm proud of that company. Those guys are very organized. They cannot even entertain a corrupt practice within their structure. It's a big company. So chimene chimachitika zonse zinachitika so nditachoka ku Toyota. Mukudziwa kuti magalimoto amene anaka delivered ine ku Toyota kulibe.
Oho.
Komano TNT dikire, Brian. Cause chilungamo chimene chizandipulumuse and it will come out and you are going to report to the nation. Kuti munthu uyu anali corrupt kapena munthu uyu analibe vuto anabwera pa times ankati na misa kaya amene na chilungamo. It will come out very soon. It will come out.
So chikumbumtima chanu chikuvomerezana nanu zimene mukukambira.
I am at peace.
You are at peace.
I am at peace 100%. And I'm actually behaving and acting like any other Malawian. At peace. If you look at what is even happening politically, you'll see me getting involved, not threatened, not worried, not at all. I'm at peace. Enjoying my peace. And waiting for the day when judgment will come.
When is it coming?
I really don't know. Zero kugot. So does this manja mama courts kutaone?
Yeah, but you just answered my question.
Yes.
Kunena kuti you initiated this deal.
Yes.
What was your involvement in this deal?
My involvement in the deal was a national sales manager
for Toyota.
For Toyota. Amene ndi makandi sales manager ku Lilongwe. Amene makandi sales manager ku Mzuzu. Sales manager wanga wa ku Lilongwe ati opereka quotation. I'm supposed to be answerable. So the question is, was it me who gave the quotation? I cannot answer now. Was the quotation given by my sales manager? I cannot answer now. Those are issues that I'm going to be able to provide to the courts. For the courts to determine whether I'm wrong or not in the transaction.
Ngati mwango tipeza kumene mukuonera in the Times special. Ndi Bambo Richard Makondi, National Organizing Secretary wa chipani cha Democratic Progressive DPP. Iwo wanso ndi wapampando wa companies za RTM Initiative. Tichite break pang'ono. Tibweranso posachedwa hapa. Mukuonera programu yapadera ya Times Special pano pa Times Television. Ndine Brian Banda. Ndili ndi olemekezeka Bambo Richard Makondi, National Organizing Secretary wa chipani cholamula cha DPP. Iwo wanso ndi wapampando wa RTM Initiative. Tikulandireni ku gawo la chiwiri la programu ya
Zikomo kwambiri, Brian.
Tidakuonani all of a sudden pa nsonkhano umene otsatira achilima adachititsa ku Lilongwe. Achilima sadayankhule wiki imeneyi. Ndine ndimati kodi zikukhala bwanji? National Organizing Secretary wa chipani. Munakapezeka ku bwanji kwa achilima?
Ufulu. Democracy ya chipani cha DPP. Ufulu wa anthu. Kuti azitha kulankhula zinthu zimene zikuchitika mu chipani chawo ndi zikhulupiriro zawo ndi chimene chinanditengera kumene. Ufulu, Brian.
Oho.
Yes.
Chifukwa ena akhoza manena kuti ndi nkhani zakukhoti zimene takamba the first half of the program. Simudziwotcha kumeneku.
Yeah. Brian. Ndizocherenji. I don't need anyone to be on my side. God up above ndamene angakhale kumbali yanga ndi chilungamo changa ndi chikhulupiriro changa chimene ndili nacho kuti ndipange proceed muzimene zikuchitika za court. So ndi ufulu, ndi chikhulupiriro mwa ine mwini. Ine ndi chikhulupiriro kwambiri mwa ine mwini. Ndichifukwa yake ndakhala munthu omasuka kwambiri. Ndikupase chitsanzo chimodzi Brian chosangalatsa. Nkhani izi zimene makamba za ku Toyotas zinachitika zina kuti 2012, 2013, ndinapezekanso 2014 ndanyamuka kapezeka magwira ntchito DPP. Sindinapite kuboma la Mai Joyce Banda kukagwira nalo ntchito kuti iya nditeteze. I was a very free man and I'm a very free man. So izo ndinapezeka kumeneko ndi chikhulupiriro changa mmene ndikuonera kuti kodi chinthu chabwino chimene chingathandize Amalawi ndi chani. Ndifake nakapezeka kumeneko.
Mukuganiza kuti your case is politically motivated?
Very good question that you're asking, but I'm very sure very soon all of us will answer it. Soon, all of us, including you, Brian, when judgments and everything will come on the table, we'll find answers and we'll communicate to Malawians. I just have a lot of things in my head thinking about it, but very, very, very soon, tika ni mayanko. Kuti kodi nkhani ya Makondi ndi chani kodi chinachitika. Kosi Makondi tuko Toyota nali kwa ndanzi zake ochuluka. Siye kamagwira ntchito.
Mwaponda mwala kuti mukapezeke kwa achilima. Chifukwa ena akhoza kunena kuti popeza muli ndi nkhani ku court ndi muchoke kwa Mutharika kumene kusindiye kumene anakakutetezani.
Yeah, inetu monga mmene ndalankhulira. Chimene chili chofunika kwambiri kwa ine ndi chikhulupiriro cha ine mwini. And sindikukhulupirira kuti Mutharika ntchito yawo ndikuteteza anthu. Sindiso kukhulupirira kuti achilima atalowa mboma ntchito yawo ndikuteteza anthu. Ali ni ntchito yayikulu kwambiri, ntchito zazikulu kwambiri zimene ndikogwira kusiyana ndikuteteza munthu. Amene anga nditeteze ine malinga ni ntchito zanga ni makoti ine acha. Makoti yakuno ku Malawi. Ndamene anga kuti munthu aonera chilungamo uyu atuluke. Munthu akunama uyu chilango makoti. Koma sindikukhulupirira kuti kapena president angakhale ni ntchito ateteze Richard. Yeah, he has got so much to do. There are a lot of problems in this country that he's got to manage than managing Richard Makondi.
Honorable Makondi,
yes.
You have been a very close confidant of President Mutharika. If I may be allowed to say that on television. You have been the right-hand man. Ena saka maona manena kuti awanda anyamata Mutharika. Lero all of a sudden mwatembenukira Mutharika.
I am really humbled, Brian, to be very honest. I'm humbled kuti mwakhala mukuzona motero, and I really need to thank the president for the trust and confidence that he had in me. I'm sure that probably he has got that trust and confidence in me up to now. I'm not very sure, I'll find out. But kodi tinatembenukira Mutharika? Kapena tatembenukira? Amalawi akuona kuti tatembenukira Mutharika? I don't think that is correct. Because Brian, what is actually happening is the picture that we are giving. The picture that we're giving to the president, the picture that we're giving to Malawians is very wrong. Sitting at the president, Brian, it is what this country chose. This country chose democracy. They chose multi-party, they chose democracy. We need to promote intra-party democracy. Tizita kusanka asogoleri, tizita tukufuna uyu situ kumufuna. Ameta mufuna ayo, tose tagwirizana ndu kugwiza na mapira kutsogolo. Ndio dziko tu. Zipani zonse zazikulu zimene zili kunjazi. Posa chedwa apo mnajona chipani cha ANC. Chikulimbana kuti chisanke ndani ngati msogoleri. Ndikugwirizana ndikusankha msogoleri mmodzi. Koma anthu achetu boyambira ankagawikana. Win ena analuku, ndikupanga chisankho chawo ndikusankha mmodzi ndikugwirizana. That's democracy. That's what we need to promote.
Yeah, but certainly not you, Richard Makondi.
No. What is
someone who has been very close to President Mutharika?
No.
That is a betrayal of trust.
Are you sure?
No, that's what people are saying.
That is democracy.
That's what people are saying. People are saying, out of all the people, Richard Makondi.
No. That's very wrong. Respectively, I respect my president. I respect Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, and I always respect him. I respect my president and I always respect him. But remember, I also have people that would like us to present issues in a different way. They also have views. We need to create competition in the political party. And right now, I'm very happy with what has happened, because all of a sudden, we have actually seen various campaigns that are coming out, strategies, notices from young people. It is not only affecting the professor, the president, it is affecting everyone that is in there in the party. The challenge that we have in this country is that people are not very honest. They're not sincere. Usiku amagamba ichi, usana amagamba ichi. And the same people probably they'll be with you. They say, "Bwana ndilindino usiku amatamanga yayi kumazika enda musaiwale ndukuza." That's the problem that we have. We really need to be fair. We really need to be very honest. The biggest challenge that we have had out of this issue is that probably we have not been able to manage it properly within the party. Because this is a party issue. This is our internal issue. Differences in the House. We have got to be able to agree or disagree, but we need to move on. So it's not like being a betrayal to the president. If it is betrayal to the president, then there's a problem with democracy. Then we don't have to call it democracy. We've got to be able to say it's a betrayal process. There's nothing that is betrayal. It's a process. It's provided in the constitution of the DPP. After a certain period of time. I am a very, very loyal person to my president. And I'll always be loyal to the people that I believe in.
But why have you changed to the vice president? What has President Mutharika done?
Look here. When we are actually talking about the process of going to the convention, we are looking at the future. We're looking at the future here. From next year, where will we go? We are looking at 5 years, and we're looking at beyond. We are looking at the generation that is out there, that is in large numbers. The ones that will be able to decide and vote for a president. So we're looking at the two candidates. That's our thinking. It's possible we are wrong, and that's the thing that we're supposed to discuss in-house, not outside. Because it's not practical for us to be able to discuss it outside. To look at who are the majority of voters, what are they going to look for in a candidate. So in looking at what is going to be done, what they're going to look for in a candidate, is where we're actually coming up with a proposal of the vice president, Dr. Saulos Klaus Chilima. It's a proposal that is not just based on my views as Richard Makondi, or the views of the movement. It's a proposal that is based on reality out of the people that are likely to vote out there.
What about the Lomwe card?
Yes.
That we talked about in the beginning of the program.
Yes.
Because people are saying, President Mutharika is a Lomwe, he deserves your support. And this is why he has been on a whistle-stop tours to promote and to protect the Lomwe belt. You being a typical Lomwe, why are you not supporting your fellow Lomwe?
I think that's where we are missing the point. Because I think in the democracy that is provided for in our constitution, it did not ask us to make decisions on the basis of the tribes that we have got. We are supposed to be making decisions on the basis of mfundo zimene munthu ali nazo. Kutsogolo kumene tikupita, without looking at kuti uyu ndi Mulomwe, uyu ndi ndani. In for example, maybe I'm a little bit mixed somewhere, because I believe I'm a Malawian, because even my wife is not a Lomwe. My wife comes from the northern region. Kutali, kwina kwake. Ananga ndakuchokera. So at the end of the day, what is so important is not just to look at kuti nandi ndi Mulomwe kapena ndi ndani. I think that's where the problem, that's what is very dangerous. It's a very dangerous scenario and situation that we're actually referring to. I don't think that's what DPP believes in. DPP does not believe in that.
No.
Maybe there are individuals in the DPP that believes in that. But that is not in the
Haven't you heard that Mulanje, Cholo, Palombe, it's the bed
of DPP?
Of DPP?
No. I have heard that.
Yes.
But that is not really true. Because in the last elections that we had, wadi councillor, wadi mena chitika kumulanje. I think munaona anso kuti zipani zina zinavoteledwako. Kulomwe belt in that ward. Meaning kunena kuti alomwenso the anthu amene they've got the right to make their decisions. They will support Professor Mutharika not on the basis of him being a Lomwe. That is out. They will support the professor on the basis of what he's able to do. That's what they're going to be able to do. But not necessarily. I think then we are missing a point. And that's very, very, very dangerous for Malawi.
President Mutharika, wakupatsani maina osiyana-siyana.
Yeah.
Akundiopseza, ndidzigawenga, amafuna kuti ndapatse ndalama, ena ali akatenga ngongole ku banki, anthu osayamika.
Brian,
mwayankha bwanja Mutharika?
Brian, it's very sad that we have reached that level. We're actually doing all these things for the benefit of our party and our president. it is not for my own benefit. We have received all those names because we really don't know what was communicated to the president, or it's possible we miscommunicated somewhere, we did not communicate properly, and maybe it touched a long nerve. A president is a human being, and he can also make mistakes. He feels pain as well, and I'm sure he felt pain. Respectively, I'm sure with time there will be corrections. And there's one exciting thing that you can actually be able to take note of, is that there are people amene mtukwana president uja kwambiri kumunyoza. Alandiridwanso kuchipani posachedwa.
People like who?
Amalepera kuchula zaka za chisankho posachedwa. Siningathe kukumbukira dzina lawo. Koma inu munichikhulupirira kuti munaona amalepera kuchula kuti chisankho chizachitika liti amalepera. And I can't remember their name because I've never worked with that gentleman. But I'm very sure you have noticed that panali munthu ina asanamuitana kubwera kwa president kuti anamulandira kuti agwire naye ntchito. And he is a very accommodative president. And I'm very sure sooner or later one day he will appreciate that this movement is there for democracy. And if you're not going to be able to appreciate, Malawians will be able to appreciate that movement one day based on the results that they're going to be able to give them. And it will be a lesson to a lot of
What about the insinuation that has been made time and again that you are bitter with President Mutharika because he has not given you business?
Why should I be bitter with President Mutharika because he's not giving me business? Is his job to give me business as a president? I don't think so. The president's job is not to give me business. I have got to be able to create a platform for myself to be able to compete with all other companies and generate business on my own. All I need is a conducive environment as a Malawian so that I can actually be able to do business. I don't need the president.
So it's not out of bitterness?
No. I can't be bitter. It's out of the democratic principles, Brian. The principles, democracy, intra-party democracy. It has nothing to do with business. I don't need business from the president to give me. I just need a conducive environment for me to do business as a Malawian. That's all.
Richard Makondi has gone to Vice President Chirima because President Mutharika has not given him business.
Would President Chirima, Vice President Chirima give me business?
I don't know what agreements you are making with Chirima.
No. What is so important for me and for Malawians is Malawians to have a conducive environment for business to be done. I don't need business from the president. Okay, fine. I have a very good question, Brian, that I can ask you now. Can you tell me people that are with the president today that have been given business and are happy to be with him?
This is what the Mutharika camp has been communicating to us.
It's very wrong.
And wawa akuyanane chifukwa choti ankafuna business ndeni nakana ankafuna ngongole ndeni nakanisa. Ine sindipereka ngongole. President Mutharika speaking himself.
Actually, the president was right. President sapereka ngongole, President sapereka my business. And I've never been to the president's office, me, as Richard Makondi, to ask for business from the president. Never in my life. Even if I'm dead today, I'll happily go and I'll be buried. But I've never been to the president and say, President, Tanzanian business. Richard Makondi has never done that.
What have you done then?
Political issues that we can discuss with the president on strategies and how best we will be able to move forward.
What about the sentiments that have said that maybe not business? Koma Mutharika tidathandiza. You were actually managing the Tare Center for the Democratic Progressive Party.
Yes. But
good job that you did.
Thank you very much.
Did you get a thank you from President Mutharika and his Democratic Progressive Party?
The thank you, I got it. Because I got the thank you from Malawians for the world job that we did, the job that we did.
Did you expect any thank you from President Mutharika personally?
I did not. I expected a better environment for me to do my business. That's it.
No,
that's what I expect.
You're not being candid with me.
I am being candid.
You're not being candid.
100%.
You managed the Tale Center for the Democratic Progressive Party.
Yes, and it won.
In return of what?
That's very wrong.
In return of what?
No, that's what is very wrong.
In return of what?
That's a very exciting issue that you're raising. When we join politics for various reasons.
Can you confirm?
Yes.
That you managed the Tally Center for the Democratic Progressive Party at Ukomesa?
I was one of the guys that were managing the Tally Center. Yes,
fine.
100%.
Did you get a thank you from President Mutharika?
Wonderful, he called us, well done. Guys, you've done a good job.
Is that all what you expected?
That is very important, thank you.
Is that all what you expected?
That is very important, thank you.
No, is that all
That's all I expected from
You're
the
not answering my question.
I am answering
Is
the
that all what you got?
That's all I expected from the president.
What?
100%. If you were managing a talent center yourself, and your president won, what would you expect from him?
I don't know. You did the job. I don't know.
I am telling you.
What people are saying
is
that you worked so hard for President Mutharika and sana kuthokozeni.
Yeah, vote all imeneli.
Sana kuthokozeni President Mutharika.
Brian, vote all imeneli.
Yeah,
that's very wrong. President sitida muukire. Ife tukunena kuti kukhale democracy mchipani. Anthu asankhe nsogolera amene akumfuna. Anthu apikisane. Akapikisana amati awineyo ndameti tikhale naye patsogolo. Koma it has not been understood clearly. So anthu ena atha kunyama omakathiramo njere kuti sanduka anthu oyipa kwambiri kwa president. Nakasife tikupeza competitor wa president. Ife nameti tikupeza competitor wa president. So anthu ena anena kuti yayi amene akupanga zimene chifasi munamutani. That's very wrong. I did not sign any agreement with the president that, Richard, when you do A, B, C, D, this is what you are going to be able to get. Never. I didn't do that. I believed in the principles of the party.
But your friends were rewarded.
Which friends?
Lucas Kondowe went to SCB. Bright Malopa was given a special job at State House later on at Makra. These are your friends, isn't it?
I am actually surprised to note that these were rewards out of the
job. I'm not calling them rewards.
That's why
I'm not calling them rewards.
That's why.
All what I'm saying is your friends were given positions in government.
That's the reason why I'm surprised that these are rewards.
No, I'm not saying they are rewards.
Okay, fine.
What I'm saying is your friends that you worked together with.
Yes.
They were given positions.
They applied for the jobs, I'm sure. I didn't apply for any job. They applied for the jobs and they were given the jobs. I did not apply for any job. Brian, for your information, for you to know, I retired from employment at the age of 42. I worked here at Blanda Print. I worked at Toyota. I worked at CFAO. I left on my own. I wanted to do my businesses. And I'm happy with what I have.
Chirima says he's not going to contest.
Yes.
He's actually moving out of the Democratic Progressive Party.
Yeah.
What next, Honorable Makondi?
Exciting question you are raising. It's a question that I really need to be able to consult my team. We have a wonderful team out there. We need to be able to sit down together to say what next, and to actually be able to communicate to Malawians and even yourselves on what next.
What is your hope as we finish our discussion tonight? What is your hope for Malawi? What kind of Malawi do you want?
I am actually looking forward to a better Malawi. A Malawi that will try at times to sing the second verse of the national anthem. Malawi dziko lokongola lachonde ndufulu. Because that song, that verse to me, imandipatsa picture tatana nazo zimene zinali verse 1 zija. Njala, ntenda, nsanje, ndiye tukupita Malawi dziko lokongola. But now we are enjoying out of it. So I am looking forward to a better Malawi in the second verse. Because that has got to be the song, the tune imeti za imbeto salimodzi. Imene chizakhala very tribalistic. Many mumalankhuli yaicha. Imeti zapanga manage my perceptions ameti now currently. Kuti zakhala with positive perceptions. Imene tizakondana tonse tizaenda limodzi. Imene tizalemekeza sogoleratu tonse limodzi. Imene tizakanda sogolozwa di democracy ndichana.
Are you going to compete for any position in the forthcoming elective convention?
It's not, what is important, Brian, is not necessarily to compete, but to be able to contribute to my country.
You are running a number of companies under RTM initiative.
Yes.
Where did you get the money?
Excellent. Remember, I used to work for a company called Toyota. And with Toyota, when I was leaving, I got money from my company that they paid me. I also managed to get some money out of my pension from Toyota. And at the end of the day, I'm a person who's been saving money. I worked for 22 years, Brian, at a very senior level. So I managed to get some money. And some of the companies that I'm running are companies that are operating based on trust, because I'm running franchises, like the C-Track operation, where my head office has been able to trust me to be able to give products to me at a credit. And it's working out to be exciting, and I'm hoping for a better future.
Married? Kids?
100% I'm married. I have 2 children. I'm married to Tokozile. My first daughter is Nelly, and my second child, son, is Richard Jr. I call him Zaitwa. Yep.
What are you reading this week? We'll finish on that note tonight.
Right now, I've not been reading with what has been happening. What has been happening is to see on how best we can actually move on strategies that will actually be able to help us to move forward. So I decided not to read anything because I didn't want to be disturbed. For your information, I watch TV for the first time. Because I don't watch TV.
You don't watch TV?
So I'm going to watch TV on this.
This program airs.
This program.
Honorable Richard Makondi, quite intriguing.
Thank you very
hearing
much.
You talk tonight.
Thank you.
We wish we had more time, but let me thank you for the bold step that you took to come and have a chat with us on Times Television.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Many thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Brian.
Well, on that note, we conclude this week's edition of the program Times Special here on Times Television. In this edition, I've been having an exciting discussion with Honorable Richard Makondi, National Organizing Secretary for the ruling Democratic Progressive Party and Chairman of RTM Initiative. My name is Brian Banda. Until next time, it's goodbye.